it's Insane Gamers, and welcome back to another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. And today I'm fighting somebody that I battle an awful lot, Danathan the champion. Anyway, he wanted to battle me because he's Dan. Anyway, I've got a new team here. It's just a team full of Pokemon I've been wanting to use. Anyway, I got a Drapion lead, and Drapion's freaking awesome. So anyway, I set up the Toxic Spikes. It's pretty obvious there. He's got Normaldo, so I wasn't really sure what it was going to do. But anyway, he Stone Edges me, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to tank that knot. Jeez, that did a lot. Dan, what is that thing? Like, packing some epic steroids or something? No, he told me it was banded, so yeah, that's obviously banded. But because he didn't go for the EQ, he didn't one-hit KO me, and that allows me to get both layers of spikes up, which is awesome. Anyway, now I'm going to send in my defensive behemoth. I like turtles. The Torterra. I love Torterra. It's such an awesome physical wall. And Milotic and Torterra complement each other perfectly because they cover each other's weaknesses. You know, fire, electric, ice, all that kind of good stuff. Anyway, predicting the switch, I just went for the seed. In comes the Azelf. Doesn't really make much difference to having the seed on that, but anyway, I'm going to switch out to Milotic now, because Azelf can pack some pretty scary crap, and it uses hidden power, and I'm like, low, high hidden power, ice, and Dan's like, oh, damn it, that sucks. Milotic, of course, takes it like a beast, and because of the Leech Seed and Lefties, it's like I wasn't even attacked, so, haha, I think that thing is Specs. I'm not really sure. He never told me, but probably. Anyway, in comes a Togetica. Anyway, yeah, so boiling water, and I actually get a burn. Can you believe it? For once in my life, I got a burn when I wanted it. Oh my god, the world's gonna implode, guys. Okay, so I've got a Zapdos, and yes, it's UU according to Smogon. So, I predicted the T-Wave and went into it just to get the Lightning Rod boost. And I'm like, you know, I'm basically packing a Scarf, and this set with a Scarf and Lightning Rod is pretty awesome because you can send it in on the predicted T-Wave or any other electric attack and get some Choice Scarf, you know, +1 attacks off. Anyway, just Volt Change to finish that guy off. And here, I'm trying to bait him into sending in either the Magnezone or something like that because I don't want him to send in Entei or that Rock type thing. That would really suck because I can't really counter it. So I just basically baited him to send in this, and he goes for Zap Cannon. Good job, Dan. I think you failed. So anyway, what did I do here? I can't even remember. Oh wait, I predicted him to switch, so I switched out as well into my Zapdos, because it's Choice Scarf, because I was predicting an HP Ice or something like that. Anyhow, I just go for the Volt Change on this guy as well, and I get a... I'm pretty sure that crit was useless. I mean, it's an Azelf. It's got paper-thin defenses. It's a Zapdos with modest max special attack. I don't think that mattered. Anyway, I'm going to send in my Infernape now. Despite the name, it's actually not banded. It is a mixed Nasty Plot set. Which, yes, I stole it from Xerxes, so sue me. Actually, I didn't, because I made up my own EV spread. Anyhow, I don't want to stay in against this thing. And I know he won't use X-Scissor, because it's, you know, quad-resisted by Ape. So I just send in this guy to tank whatever. And surprisingly, all things considered, that actually did do a lot of damage. I was actually surprised by that. Anyway, he's banded, so he's got to switch, and both of his Levitators/Flyers are gone, so I can just use Earthquake, my most powerful stab attack. This Torterra does have some attack investment, as well as a bunch of defense and HP, so it can go on the offense if it really needs to. In comes the flying UFO, and I'm like, OMG, it's freaking Wally, and I forgot it had, leftover, forgot it had Sturdy, so it doesn't die, and it has Lefty, so it's not Scarfed, or Specs, or Wide Lens, or... Dan, why are you running Zap Cannon on that thing anyway? So we go for Zap Cannon again for some reason. Still, I'm thinking the HP Ice, but I guess at this point, he doesn't have it. So, once again, I get my boost, and I'm just going to finish him off with the T-Bolt and see what he wants to do against my Scarf Zapdos here with +1, because it can get pretty scary if you don't have anything to counter it. Except for this, a freaking Regice. So yeah, Regice is a total beast. I know I can't one-hit KO it, obviously. I'm locked into T-Bolt, and I can't, you know, even Heat Wave probably wouldn't kill. So I don't want to take an Ice Beam. I'm just going to go out to my Tankly Beast, be like, yeah, I'm a snake, just chilling, being a snake, taking those Ice-type attacks. I'm not really sure what it's gonna do, or what its item is, or, well, now I'm sure what its item is. Actually, no, I'm still not sure what his item is, because it doesn't have lefties, so, you know, it could be anything. It could be Specs, because he's Dan, and he would do that. Anyway, he goes for Charge Beam and misses, and now I know it's not Specs. So here's what I'm thinking. He might predict me to switch back out to Zapdos to... Wait. Does have leftovers? Why didn't they activate the... Oh, leftovers goes before poison. Crap, I'm stupid. Okay, I was thinking he would predict my switch to Zapdos and use Ice Beam, so I switched into my Infernape to take the Ice Beam. Honestly, if he did use Charge Beam, it probably wouldn't do anything anyway, but he goes for T-Bolt, and I'm like, oh crap, it's gonna totally paralyze me and destroy my Infernape, but no, it didn't. So, I'm kind of surprised that I took that as well as I did, but, oh well, I did. So, right here the video is gonna, like, crap out because it lagged really badly. Actually, bam, look, it froze, so I, you know, kind of messed around with it off screen. The magic of editing! Anyway, I killed that guy with a, close combat. The reason I have it mixed is because people like to run Blissey, Chansey, yada yada yada, plus Focus Blast, not gonna cut it, especially with that low accuracy. So when it comes to Shiny Entei, so, obvious Extreme Speed is obvious. I don't want my Infernape to die because I want to be a douche and keep it like a 5-0, keeping it real. So I'm gonna switch back out to Tankly Beast because it can take anything this Entei has to throw at it, including this Extreme Speed. And I'm just thinking, hey, it's toxic, I can... Oh, and it's got Life Orb, look at that, I can just wear this thing down like crazy. I can just stall it to death. And yes, I'm using a Milotic as a physical wall. Shut up. Okay, well, if you've ever seen this Milotic before, you should know why I'm using it as a physical wall, but we'll get to that in a minute. So he Iron Heads me. I guess he's thinking he's gonna flinch me while he slowly dies from... you know, poison, like eating his flesh and spreading through his blood and making his eyeballs explode. I mean, yeah, Dan, no, not gonna work. Anyway, I suppose he just figured he could see how much Flare Blitz would do, most powerful stab attack. I can take that relatively well. It still did a chunk load, but hey, look at all that freaking recoil he's taking. Life Orb, recoil, and he's gonna be taking poison. Anyway, go for the rest now, activate Marvel Scale. Milotic's physical defense is now about equal to its special defense, so it's now just an all-around wall. Once this Milotic rests, you're not gonna be able to kill it. Look how little this does. That did absolutely nothing. Granted, it's not very effective, but still, I mean, come on. So anyway, good job, Milotic. You're doing an excellent job of stalling here, even though you just flinched again, but it doesn't really make any difference. I mean, what could you have done? All I was going to do was use Sleep Talk. And actually, that's one thing that's pretty lucky about this Milotic. I tend to get lucky with Sleep Talk a lot. Like right here, I actually get Boiling Water. Anyway, I stayed in here because I knew I could take whatever, and I want to see what he's going to lock himself into so I can switch accordingly if I need to. Anyway, get lucky, like I said, with Boiling Water, so that's fine. And see what he does, how much it does, you know, scouting, that kind of stuff. He goes for the X-Scissor, does an absolute dumpster frick ton of damage, all things considered, but, you know, I can still take it pretty well, so there's really no need to switch, and I can just finish him off with a Boiling Water anyway, so GG, Dan. You know, keep working at it. You're gonna not suck eventually. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't suck. He's actually pretty good. He was just playing Minecraft and ignoring me. Okay, so anyway, I will see you guys next time.